Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Ethereum, its valuations against Bitcoin, as well as the US dollar, measuring the move which Ethereum is in. It is fighting the 20-week moving average itself against the US dollar, making it a pretty important moment for Ethereum's price action. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below and also consider subscribing. So, Ethereum has fallen a little bit, right? If we measure from the week of November 8th, from the wick to where we are now, it's about a 21% drop against the US dollar. So close to $5,000, now dropping down to below four at $3,800. Right now, we're currently fighting the 20-week moving average, and much like any other asset, the 20-week moving average does have some kind of give to the price. It's able to hold it at some points, and if we are able to hold it, then we do go higher up. So with that said, this is a critical moment for Ethereum. If we look at the Bitcoin valuation for Ethereum, we're kind of just moving sideways at this point, which is quite interesting. Moving into the last week of December. Now, this week isn't the last week. Next week is the last week. And we know, or we speculate, that Q1 should be a good quarter for Ethereum. There is the prevailing theory that Ethereum does very well in Q1. You measure every Q1 momentum move for Ethereum, and it does go up against Bitcoin. That's when it begins to outpace Bitcoin the most. And so, with that said, the question arises, is Ethereum going to be able to hold its 20-week moving average in time for Q1? It's a very good question. I don't have an answer to that question. I like to think that it does. And even if it doesn't, that as long as Ethereum's able to hold these levels and not go back into this structure here, then I think Ethereum has a pretty good chance of rallying. Having said that, the biggest caveat right now is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is also below its 20-week moving average and its 50-week moving average. This is not necessarily a good thing for altcoins in general. At the same time, Bitcoin dominance is at a critical level where it historically bounces throughout the year. Like throughout 2021, Bitcoin dominance has been bouncing at 40% dominance every single time. This time might be different. This time might be the same. If it's the same, then Ethereum is not going to be doing well in Q1. If that is the case, it just won't. Especially if Bitcoin is outpacing the market or not bleeding as much as the rest of the market. That's the key thing. And so, with that said, that is a factor to weigh in on this move. I'm This is going to get it's very interesting to me. I mean, the next couple of weeks is going to be extremely interesting with the relationship of the Bitcoin dominance chart along with Ether, Bitcoin, and Ethereum against the US dollar. It's going to be very interesting to see if the stars do align for the asset, where we see a bounce off of the 20-week moving average, coinciding with Ether, Bitcoin rallying, coinciding with the Bitcoin dominance dropping a very key level of support. I mean, you can't make this stuff up if that happens. At the same time, it's also very plausible that the Bitcoin dominance just bounces back up to the mid 40s on the Bitcoin dominance chart. Ergo, Bitcoin and Ether USD is probably going to start bleeding again. But this is kind of the picture that I'm painting here. I'm not necessarily going to be making any calls for this one. This is indeed a coin toss, I think. So with that said, I'm just kind of holding my positions. I'm happy with my Ethereum position right now, not looking to buy any more. And so we wait. We simply wait for the next 2 weeks. For this week, where we go, and the following week, where Bitcoin is as well. Is Bitcoin able to close back above the 50-week moving average or not? These are all things we must wait for the new year. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.